Dumbbells are some of the most important pieces of equipment in any gym. Engari, kai te tika tā tātou nei mahi, ai ka ora nei. Are we doing it properly? And what are some of the best movements when performing any dumbbell exercise? Well, let me show you some basics. So I'm going to start off with a 3 kg dumbbell, just using my stability exercises to make sure that my posture and my joints are ready for the heavier weights. Rorira, ka tima tai tātou. Single arm, nice and straight, and I'm just going to perform about 3 of these repetitions before I shift over to the next hand. Good, nice and easy. Mamanui hone. Good. So if you've got a nice easy dumbbell, or you can use a cup just to practice with if you've got nothing at home. Good. Then we're going to go to the left side, rotate it out. Or if you've got cans at home, any can will do as well. Now you just want to use all of the shoulder joint, the shoulder muscles, to get your can or your dumbbell up. Now we're going to move into the language of using our dumbbells. Nā kua tai ana tātou katoa ki te mura o te ahi, ki te timatanga o tō tātou nei mahi. Ara, ko te puku o tā mātou nei tapu ha kina kina. Now this is going to be a learning method exactly the same as teaching a new language to the body. So I'm going to use the vowel principle, and 5 exercises is all it's going to take. So kia mahara i tātou, when you're selecting a weight, make sure that you can lift it above your head. Now, if you can't lift it above your head, it's probably too heavy for you to learn this particular language. So make sure that you get the right weight for you. In this case, I'm using 7 kgs on both hands. Make sure it's nice and even and you've got the same weights. So try not to use a 7 kg and an 8 kg, otherwise that could put you out of balance. Dumbbells are all about lines and using the belly and the thickness of your muscle fibers. So I'm going to teach you how to get into Good. So I've got my dumbbell standing up. So I'm flat on my back, nice position on the floor. I've got my base of my legs, and I'm gonna bicep curl them because that's a nice straight line for the biceps to be able to lift. My elbows are gonna be tucked in nice and tight, and straight lines is what I'm after. So I'm gonna try and find the center line in the middle of my body, lift to that point, come down in a nice straight line. And the focus here is mind to muscle. Now, my mind is on my chest, my shoulders, and my triceps. Ka pai tātou ma. Right, the second exercise that we're going to learn today is from letter E, and we're going to perform a dumbbell movement. So a dumbbell deadlift, coming down to the knees. Now if you just take notice of my back, I don't have an arched back. I've got a nice bent back, nice and straight. All the pressure is on my heels, not my toes. I want to go to my heels, and when I go to stand up, good, I lock in my hips. So the key message here is disengage the hips. Me āta haere ki raro. Hold that position and squeeze from the glutes. Now the next letter we're going to learn in dumbbell language is E. From E, we're going to go from hips all the way to the shoulder joint. Now remember, we're focusing on straight lines. So I'm using the belly of my biceps to really pull the weight forward. And when I release the tension, I have it nice and controlled. So when I pull, I'm not just releasing straight away. I'm controlling the whole movement with one muscle group, and it's supported by your shoulders and your chest and your back. Now the next letter we're going to learn today is O. Now O is our squat. So we're gonna come down, I'll perform it. You're gonna meet the dumbbells with your knees and come back up to your hips. And I'm engaging my hips, disengage my hips, similar to our deadlift, the dumbbell deadlift. And then, kirunga, kiraro, kirunga. Good, now just notice my back as well. Same as the deadlift, all of the weight's going through my heels. I'm using my glutes, my hamstrings and my quads, and the weight is wanting to pull me down. So I have to resist that. Keep my back straight, engage my core, lock everything in. Now we're going to move on to our very last exercise, which is U. So I'm going to show an example of letter U. Up into our ribs, down to the knees and up. And I'm using all of my back muscles to pull everything in. Good. Now some of us might experience a little bit of lower back pain, and that's okay. All you have to do is drop the weight. Drop the weight down and go a lighter weight. When you're ready to put it down, squat all the way down and put it down nice and safe. Kia whakamohio ai mō tātou katoa, remembering the a, e, I, o, u principle. Make sure that you get the technique right. And when you want to progress, make sure that you feel that you're ready for it. Nō reira, ka mihi ana tō tinana ki a koe. I guarantee it, your body will thank you for it.